Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the regulars, and welcome to anyone who's new here to Jimmy JoJo Live. Aussie, mate, how are ya? How you been? Thank you very much. Yeah, it's good to be back. Yes, didn't get too waterlogged, even though it just started raining about a couple of seconds before I went to start stream. But no, where I am, managed to avoid all the problems. Just enjoying my coffee as usual. Oh, Smootho! I should have guessed by the hello there. Why isn't it turned up though? Let me just refresh that page. I heard the hello there, but it didn't show up on the stream, did it? And Causey, hey matey. Right, hopefully that fixes it. Yes. No, it made it worse, Smootho. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not bad, not bad. How's things with everyone else? Oh, I can really hear it coming down. Yes, it's really coming down. Especially a couple of days already. Now, why isn't that sound alert working? Let's try and figure that out. Everything seems to be okay there. Not because of that, is it? Let's see. Well, it's up on sound alert. Smootho played applause. Smootho played hello there. Why the alerts aren't coming up? They're now coming through either. The first one, at least I heard the hello there. But now I'm not hearing anything. Why is that? Not hearing them, not seeing them. GG! Oh, there was the GG. GG! There we go. They're not showing up, are they? Wonder why that is. Probably. That is absolutely weird. Let's see if I can't recopy. Could have those up. The sound came back. I just refreshed. My alerts. I gotta remember where these things are. Well, it's come up there. I'll just send a test. Let me see. Get started. Okay. Why aren't they coming up? Great start as usual. There's always something, isn't there? Where the hell's the link for it? I can believe. Try replacing the link. Can't see the link. But it all seems to be there. So, how do I get the link? No, I'll have to look at it later. Seems a bit weird. I don't know why that's not working. Anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Thank you, Eva. Causey, good man. Thank you. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start off by recapping what happened last week. As you can see, we're on 128,000 there. We've got 70 trucks, 15 garages, and a coffee. And we ended ATS on $109,013, 14 garages and 70 trucks. Got the same amount of trucks but one less. Okay. Yes, we are starting in Iraq today. Did I actually travel there? Yes, I did. And we've got a huge choice of things to take home. Right, let's find a job. Oh, I've got to discover it first, don't I? Damn it. Discover drive. Let's have a look around. Let's discover it. Let's unlock that question mark and then find a job. Oh, yes. We've got to get a new truck, don't we? Hang on, I'm just trying to... No. In the next garage, when we buy the next garage. Oh, look, it's raining here too. It's New Year. So I was thinking the same thing, mate. Look at that, we almost got enough for another... Is that the exit? That must be the exit. Enough for a new truck. Do I own all this as well? Well, if I do, clean it up! Exactly, we've turned up on the only day it rains. Now we can see we got one of the options companies just to the left there. So after we discover this, hopefully the best delivery, well, the delivery you guys choose is from the one closest to us. Murphy, in the way again. Good to see you though, Murph. Yeah, we've got both of them, remember, because we grabbed that one because it was the only choice we had. Look at that. We're about 10 grand away from a new truck already. We've discovered it. Let's pull over. I'll even indicate that I'm pulling over. get off the road a bit. I'm a nice driver, aren't I? A truck driver. Get out of the way of the traffic. Brake on. Right, now we can choose one. Huge choice here. 1, 2 or 3. Don't have to go through them. We've got a short delivery, we've got a longest delivery, and we've got a extremely long delivery to Poland. How long is that? 77 hours. Most of that will be across border. That'll be alright. I'm sure we could fit that into a stream if you guys so choose. Now, if you're new to the stream, let me just fix it. Yep, fix that and fix that one. If you're new to the stream, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to participate and let me know what delivery you'd like me to take. You don't have to put in what the whole use of words and everything. You just have to put on number 1 if you want me to take that one, which apparently ends up here, not way over here. Let me go back. It's the old right mouse thing. That'll be number 2, and that'll be number 3. Nice and simple, easy peasy. You've got 30 seconds starting now to let me know. The one with the most votes wins. This is a democracy that I'm the dictator of, in case you're wondering. Hey Walls, how are you, buddy? Good to see ya. We've got a 2, we've got a 3, we've got a 2. How much more time we got? We've got 5 seconds. So it looks like number 2's a winner at the moment. Number 2 it is for 41. Let's go have a drive around here. And we're picking that up off on the one just up here.
Here we go.
So it'll work out. Well, I'm going to enjoy probably my last stream with the skin, with the way the money's going up. Looking into this stream, we'll probably have a new garage. And then reluctantly, I'm going to ask you guys what's the next truck, which we all know the answer to that already. And I just remembered today because, I need fuel. It reminded me in the menu that I've got the Ukraine paint job pack, which I wanted to use. Since I did buy it, might as well use it. It is the only one I haven't used. And I also believe we were going into...
Get ready to turn right.
Crash cam start off today, if I remember rightly.
Turn right.
Oh, it is it? Is it? Of course it is. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Still. Oh, it must be, because it's definitely not our company colours, is it? I've absolutely forgotten what the company colours are.
Go straight on.
Oh, you change your mind. It was 2 seconds at 80. Oh, did I hit that at 83, did I? Jeez, that was like I was too busy looking at the dash to see what was happening in front of me. Take the whole road up, why don't you? This road is big enough for the both of us, bud.
Keep right.
Oh, and we get to go past the question mark. Now, is this a recruitment? Or is this a dealership? Let's hope it's a recruitment, eh? Perfect place for it, around all the trucks. Oh, it's a viewpoint. Oh, no. There we go. Pull over and have a look at 360-degree view of Stuffle flat desert with buildings. Seen plenty of that. I watched plenty of shows based in Las Vegas. I like how this is all... My headlights are on, dude. Okay, not fully. I thought they were on fully. I was really interrupted in the middle of saying something which I've totally forgot what it is now. Oh, I like the setup.
Go straight on.
Of all this, off the main road and then driving all through this dirt roads and everything, even like our own yard, driving through all that the rubbish I wasn't too impressed with. Hopefully they did hear me yell out clean it up, and they're currently on their way doing that. Carry on.
Get ready to turn left.
It is looking very unique, but that's the beauty of pro mods, and that they put an effort in. Unlike a certain other mod in ATS, which is a very good mod, but I mean, some places generally look the same.
Turn right.
Well, this is nice and tight. Hopefully this is not too big a... Oh, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? That's better. Where's my coffee? There it is. Right, market of freights. With all the greats.
Time
Yep,
to get the job
starting already. My useless rhymes. Alright, where are you there? Oh, actually it'd be easier. Can I... Is there room to drive up beside that? Doesn't look like it, is there? I hope there is. I can't see Murphy. Is there plenty of room, bud? Let's destroy the cargo before we even get it hooked up. Who is it? Are you going to let me? That's very forgiving of you. Let's get on with it. Let's make some cash. And get some gas while we're at it. It's not gas, is it? It's diesel. It's a liquid diesel, not a vapor.
turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, it would be nice, eh? But it, like I said last week, every time, I've always noticed, I asked you guys to play this game if you notice, when you come into the game, it always tends to be raining, 9 times out of 10. Even if you leave the game and it wasn't raining, you come back in and all of a sudden it's raining. Alright, crash cam, once we get in the open road.
Go straight on.
No choo-choos. Right, so... Well, like I said, last week ATS caught up a little bit, and the reason why we found out it was lagging behind a bit, it was the same reason ETS was lagging behind ATS all that time. We had workers not working. So I sacked them, gave them the boot, showed them the door. And brought in some newbies. Hopefully they'll be doing their job. being in the cache. And unlike with ETS, instead of doing a spare stream and driving around to make up for the cache that we were missing out of, and ETS was a lot more cache because it was a long time that was happening in two places in ETS before we sort of spotted it. So we did a guesstimation, if you will. Oh no, it's further up here. Of how much money we lost, and I'm pretty sure, even though I didn't end up doing a full stream because we made cash pretty quick, but I don't think it sort of evened it up, but it's sort of brought it back to being a bit more competitive. And in ATS, turns out that we had one garage doing the same thing. Oh no, we had two garages doing the same thing as well, but picked it up rather quickly. ETS was happening for months. ATS we picked it up pretty quick because there were a couple of new garages of ours, 2 yards of ours that were doing it. So hopefully that's sorted, and what I did instead of driving around, I just slept through 4 nights, which I think was about right, and sort of made ETS catch up a bit. I mean, in ETS, I think ATS, what we're going to do is just buy a garage. We're only behind by a garage. I think we got the trailer at the end of the last stream, and yeah, so we just got to buy the new garage, get the money for that, and we're not that far off. We've got 109. We only need another 71,000 for that. So this week's competition might be a bit interesting. We'll see how we end at the end of this one, and then I'll be looking forward to tomorrow to see how ATS fares, as well as hoping that that problem's been fixed, of course. I can beat you lot. You've got brakes, you can stop. Better give the obligatory thank you. That's the one I really wanted.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Right, Rain, go away. Let's see what this it looks like around here. What's the scenery like? Well, maybe the rain's doing it a blessing with all the rubbish we keep seeing. Yeah, no, I'm running out of fuel. I'm heading straight to one now. What's happening here? Where's your hazards? Let me know what was happening. We are going past the petrol station, aren't we? Yeah, it looks like we are. Yeah, so no, don't need that. Like I said, we'll stay in cab view, and we'll fill up on fuel, and then we'll jump into old crash cam for the rest of the game day, as usual, and then get back into cab view the next day. I'll be right back. I need a word from my sponsor, which is a sneeze, apparently. No, it's camera shy. All right, let's get a bit of movement. Well, it's about to drop to 60, isn't it? Yeah, there it is, 60.
Straight on.
There's a gas station there, petrol station on the left, and I'm sure there's one on the right. I hope there's one on the right. I'm sure I saw it. There it is.
Go straight on.
Oh, I was on 11th gear. Fair enough. Oh, okay. We'll do the passport first, then the petrol station. I'm just hoping with this petrol station it's easy to get into. It's not going to be a tight squeeze getting past all last month's lunches, half-eaten lunches, and oh, the sun's out. I might have just got brighter. Well, that rain didn't last long. Supposed to have 2 days of rain. It's a lot of joy. In case you don't know, we got hit by a cyclone a couple of months back, or a month back or somewhere. Just after part of the country was flooded. So we got flooding, which was the warm-up, apparently, and then we got flooded and wind for the rest of the country. And apparently there's 2 cyclones up above that don't think it's going to come down, and a huge storm below us. So, yeah. But I'm guessing everyone that was hit by those 2 weather events will be, shall we say, shitting bricks right now. And fair enough. A lot of devastation. Yeah, well, okay, I'm waiting for the thing. Did it not go up, or did I miss it going up? Okay. Sorry. That it bigged at me. Whoever that was. Yeah, apparently these 2 cyclones are going to merge, and one of them's already quite a decent. It's a category 3. Which was what the other one was just before it hit us, and then went down to a category 2 and still, oh, real bad damage. Oh, 51 cents, yeah. There's no delivery cost on that, is there? Straight from the ground, out the back. Back of the shop. No freight needed. Yeah, and obviously not much taxes on there either, unlike our fuel. 90% of the fuel costs is tax, and I think that's the same in a lot of countries, though, isn't it?
Get ready to turn right.
3 grand, 150. We just need a little bit more.
Right.
Mike, here, buddy. Does it get updated as much? Oh, hang on, why we're not getting gears here? Pretty much, yeah. ATS got updated the day I streamed it last week. Last Friday there was an update for it. I know that, or Thursday, one of the 2 days. I'm sure it was a Friday. And when I went in to start this today, I had an update, so I think, yeah, it was just one behind the other. Sometimes, you know, ETS will get one first, and sometimes ATS will get one first.
Get ready to turn right.
Sometimes they both get one at the same time.
Turn left.
I'll tell you what I've noticed thus far is that I haven't had my brake stick yet, and I haven't had the revs sticking either. Oh yes, it does. There's West Balkans coming out soon for ETS. They sort of, at the moment, the way it goes, they sort of announce one, and then a month later announce a DLC for the other one. They had Russia, which I think they've sort of put on the back burner for, you know, obvious reasons. And then they announced Texas. And then they announced Colorado, which came out before Texas. Obviously, because Texas has been such a huge state and it would have taken a lot longer. And then they announced West Balkans a little while after that for ETS. So pretty much the same. Alright, crash cam, forgotten about that. Yeah, be getting more of the scenery this way too. I do need to turn that down a bit though. Anyone new here, by the way, and wondering what the competition's about? And something I should have mentioned earlier, but I'll mention it now. Well, of course, he's just put the rules into chat there. So that gives you the whole thing about the competition between ATS and ETS. Which one is the easiest to make money on? That's what we're trying to find out. Speaking of money, we've got enough for a truck, and as soon as we've got enough for a truck, we put it on the road straight away. So let's get in there. Let's buy our last lot of Scanias. Our fleet configuration. This is, oh, it was 150. Okay, I thought it was a little more than that. Put it on down there. And get a driver before they all become automated. Give someone a chance to make a living. There you go, Christine. Make me money, honey. Make me money. Not really. I don't know. Maybe Mike. I think there's worse countries, to be honest. This might be one of them, actually. We're driving in at the current moment. Ah, good. The old extra live way below the speed limit syndrome. Actually, how straight this for straight road is? Oh. Too late. More money. Look, it's just rolling in. We had that with the ATS last week, didn't we? It was just non-stop. Yes, and that was they did actually go over the most dangerous road, didn't they? In South America. Ice Road Truckers. There was another show, Most Dangerous Worlds on the Road, which had a couple of drivers from Ice Road Truckers who are obviously doing that. There goes the rain, Causey. Doing that as well, obviously in between the winter months. Lisa, if anyone watched Ice Road Truckers, they'll know who Lisa is. She was one of them. driving over those roads. There we go. We can see nothing a lot clearer now, Gauzy. Now the rain's gone. We can see how much of the landscape we weren't missing. Does it though? There's a lot more bumps and lumps and divots. I'll leave it up to you guys to imagine what I meant by that. And no, it wasn't dirty, by the way, in case your mind goes there. Keep your mind out of the gutter. Gutter is the number one cause for brainwashing. Ah, geez, well, there must have been something in that coffee today, geez. Yeah, coffee. No, I'm going to do it. Right. It's weird. You'd think you'd see more castles around all this sand area, wouldn't you? Why am I proud of myself for that one? I don't know why I am. All this open road and we got a speed limit of 70, you just feel like you're an easy target. For bandits and stuff. But why is it 70? Why is it not 170? There's nothing around, nothing to actually crash into. Except the very material they used in car racing to slow a car down when it goes off a track. Sand sharks. Giant worms imported from Doom. Actually, out of curiosity, where's... Apparently it's only 18 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it wouldn't be much. I think about 60, I think. Somewhere around there. Oh! Wow! Don't I have a strong truck? Look what I've done to him. Completely wrecked his trailer. Well, that's what you get for driving a man. Energy drink. Yep. You haven't got much go now, do you? Right, what did that do to me though? 13%, 1%, at least the car goes fine. Well, we know what we're doing after we delivered this. There we go, the first crash since I've been back. I hope you had your scissors ready then, Causey. I'm going to skip 10th gear and jump right into 11th. I was contemplating getting into cab view for that, but I thought, no, I should be alright. No. That's me doing that old thing again that always gets me into trouble. Thinking I should stop doing it. Well, it's not too bad, is it? Oh, hang on. Yes, I did learn my lesson from the last one. Murphy, anything coming? Get into gear. Oh, yeah, what do you do? Oh, at that speed, you're definitely not turning, are you? Murph, anytime, mate. Let me know when you're ready. There's a good dog. I'll stay in cab view until we get out of this. I've actually noticed the it's a decent drive. It was over 1,000 k's by the looks of it. Sort of explains the $40,000 payment a bit better.
Turn right.
Back into crash cam. We should be alright now. Ready for the next time someone crashes into me. Because I never crash into anyone. It's a nasty rumour started by someone. And it's completely unfounded. I never crash into anyone. They crash into me. I might be on their side of the road when it happens, but still. Deny, deny, deny. The best way to deal with insurance companies. Video evidence. It's all been doctored. Altered. CGI. It's all the other trucking companies, Causey. Right? They fear me. I'm taking all their work. Tell you what, my truck feels very unstable. Back to 60. Is that the rain again? Oh! It's coming through my mic, isn't it? I can see. Maybe I should go shut a window. Looks like it's going to be scattered showers today. The timing sucks though, eh? It should have turned up at the beginning of the stream to give more ambience to the weather that we're having in the game. Another $5,000, look at that. We're just 110,000 away from another truck, only 5 minutes since we bought the last one. This is what I'm looking forward to. The consistent flow of cash. Cold hard cash.
Go straight on.
Right.
Get ready to turn left.
Left
Turn
turn. You should be alright in crash cam to deal with this intersection, shouldn't we? Audi, there's no car coming. Oh, you just wanted to make sure you get a bit of a thrill with what? No, oh no, he's got to stop, so we're all good. $50. So what's the ETA? 3 in the morning. So we're going to get a sleep to bring in some cash. What's the time now? So we still got another... Is it 9 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock on this one, isn't it? Another 7 hours of driving to go. Or 21 real minutes. Now that Alfa Romeo looked out of place, though, didn't it? Corn? Can they grow corn down here? Is it the right conditions for corn growing? That's a good point, actually. I have no idea what type of agriculture that can be grown in environments such as this, the Middle East. Yeah, I don't think so either, but that's just a thought. It's not based on anything or fact or anything. It's just an assumption, a hypothesis, the conclusion coming from what I think I know. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Iceland, but white. More brownish, light brown, beige. This must be where they used to call the cars from the 80s, 60s and 70s. Thomas, you didn't make me any money, did you? Well, I should be upset, but what it does prove is you're not sitting on your backside back at the garage. You're out and about at least. 4,000? Okay, now I'm upset. I take that back. $800 clicks to go. That's now what, 6,000 I've lost? Dashing my dreams and hopes of quickly getting a new truck. That's half of that money back. Well, there we go. It was a good assumption. I mean, it was a safe assumption on it. But it's always good to actually have the knowledge than think you have the knowledge. Ooh, can't wait for them to get that bridge up and running. New roads, less bumpy. Wonder how long it's gonna. We have to wait for that. Which is what they should do. Every time they update pro mods, they should update those bits. Oh, 17,000. Nice. Christmas bonus for you coming up. So, yeah, when they update the Middle East map next time, they should have that bit done. I reckon that's a great idea for all those bits. You know, it looks like they're constructing the new road. Then you come back in the update and it's all done. And you can drive down that way, keeping it different for an area you've already been through. Could be, but I didn't hear any music coming from it, Mike. For months and months. Okay, then I'll rephrase it. Every 10th time they update pro mods. Mind you, the way time clicks on through this. Maybe I should put it in the pro mod site, one of the forums. See if we can't get something come of it. Get people behind it. And you know I'm not going to. You know by the end of the stream I've forgotten all about it. What am I talking about? End of the stream in the next 5 minutes is more likely. Despite it, I don't know what I'm liking this drive. It's like Iceland. Iceland, for those who don't know, is my favourite place to drive in the pro mods. Favourite place to drive. And most of it's nothing. It's just all white, snow, ice, nothingness. The south side's beautiful. Oh, I'd like that as well, but look, 73 grand. And this is similar. This is a whole bunch of more often than not, a whole bunch of nothing. And I like it. I'm enjoying this drive. Yeah, I was talking about that before. And we fixed it last stream. Hopefully fixed it last stream. Yeah, no, it's ATS had the same problem that ETS had with the drivers in 2 garages not working, not bringing in any money. The only difference is with ETS it was months before we figured that out. With ATS, cotton onto it pretty quick. It was figured it out. It happened when we bought 2 new garages, and we figured it out pretty much after they bought them, a couple of weeks after. Of course, totally forgot about it until we got back last week. So what I did is I did the old rearranging and seeing if that did anything, and didn't. Instead of doing the extra stream and extra hours like I did in the ETS to try and make the money up, because it was only a few weeks, I slept 4 times at the end of the stream. So continuously slept the 4 times you're allowed. So just keep bringing in money and money straight away. And while that was happening, I moved around the drivers and that, and see in new places if they would start working. They didn't, so I sacked them and hired new ones, and that's what we're going to check tomorrow, those new ones. Oh, apparently I can sleep in the middle of the road. Those new ones that I've hired to start working. I think they did. We ended up... Okay, sure. We ended up on, I think it was just a couple of them weren't working, which I think are the two that I sacked. Gave them marching orders. Yeah, well, you are the owner of a business, and I suppose it's a trucking sim, and part of trucking is all the paperwork and stuff, in it? And everything comes with the business. Like getting contracts to do deliveries for certain companies, exclusive contracts. No, I wasn't paying attention to the speed limit, clearly. Going slow. Well, we got another 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is. Yeah, for most people, but there are people that prefer it. We can't be far off from the point of being able to get a new truck per day in game day. We must be getting close to that. Yeah, same. The reason I said that is because I remember I watched somebody recently, I don't know who it is, that was saying that very thing. For some reason I thought of Jeremy Clarkson from Clarkson's Farm, but no, that's not. Don't think it was him. I don't know why I thought about that then. Paying, exactly, paying the taxes, nobody. But, see, he's doing a new season of it. Season was just released, season 2. Season 3's been canned because, from what I understand, he got fired. Because of some comments that people got upset about. Again. Which was stupid. Not the comments. He was just trying to convey something as a journalist, but he gets in trouble, even though the editors were the one that said, yeah, print it. They could have said, no, let's not print that. No one got at the editors, they all got at him. Yeah, it was fantastic. Season 2 was brilliant. I enjoyed season 1, season 2 was better. It was funnier, it was amazing.
Get ready to turn right.
And real eye-opening. The things farmers have to put up with, well, especially in England, I assume most parts it's all the same, but a lot of it was to do with dealing with local bodies and stuff. Councils, not like having to bury people that upset them, sort of thing. And yeah, other things they have to deal with, especially now after Brexit, which was interesting. Oh yeah, look at that. No car in sight. What are we? 6. Now we've got an 80 speed limit. Let's bring it on. Oh no, 80, not 90, 80. Hence the 8 and the 0 is the big clue there, JJ. Right, so we've got an hour and a half driving left before we need to go. Oh, I just clicked my neck. Nice. I was trying to do that before I went on the stream. Found a good YouTube channel of a chiropractor showing you the easiest way to click your neck in. Oh, I need to get in this, possibly. Hello, Eds. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Cozzy. It was a nice, nice sunset.
Keep right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Exit right.
Actually, with the scenery, you're probably in an ad as well, are you?
Exit right.
Pizza Hut. Way to make me hungry. Not that I like Pizza Hut, by the way. Oh, it is nice, isn't it? It's real nice. Look at that, we're almost $100,000. I can sneak in. Not that it gave me any advantage at all sneaking into here. Get into gear. Oh, right, let me finish that comment that I said about an hour ago. Oh, that was a waste of blooming time, wasn't it? Let me in, let me in, let me in. Oi, you, let me in. I was in front of you. I was giving an indication. Did everything right. 105,000. About me accelerator pedal, there was a reason why I said this. It's not sticking, or the brake not sticking. So far, I will add that bit in, so far. I've been having trouble with the USB. The very USB port that I plugged my wheel into. And we've got 2 hours. What was I saying? An hour and a half. We've got 2 hours of driving there. And recently, I now have a problem with the USB port that my headphones plug into. It's cutting the sound out and everything. And they're right next to each other there. I've got 3 ports on top. One's a USB 3, which is what I had the wheel plugged into. And then there's 2 USB 2s next to it. And then I've got a whole bunch at the back. So the wheel was in the USB 3 and the headset was in USB 2. So I was having some issues which I thought was caused by a USB problem, because apparently my motherboard seems to have problems with the USB from what I heard. So anyway, I moved my headset into the other USB 2 port. Let's change the gear down and let's not put the hazards on. No, that's the... What am I doing? What? How did I turn the hazards on? Which one's the hazards? That one. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, so I had it on that, and then I was mucking around because I thought I was having a problem with my PC. Well, not my PC, with the internet, because when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops, I cannot get onto a local server. Now, the local server for me is in Sydney, Australia. And according to the data center in game, which shows you all the servers around the world and the ping you would have to them and what kind of packet loss you would get, my local one, which is AU West, apparently it was over 300 ping and 90% packet loss. Ooh, I hope I am in the right one here. I don't see a green. Please tell me I'm in the right. Oh, thank goodness. And yeah, and that's just some of the problems. There's other problems to go with it. It would change them around. It said the US is the best, 3 in US. Sometimes it's 1 in US. Sometimes it's 1 in Asia. It's all over the place. I don't know what's going on. And then occasionally it would come up. Occasionally I'll get a game in Australia for the ping for me is 40 milliseconds. Otherwise I'm playing in 170 to 200. I actually had one yesterday or the day before that was 330 ping. That was interesting. And yet with that crappy Modern Warfare 2, not a problem. I don't know why I came up with the idea that it could have been a USB problem. I can't remember how I came to that conclusion. Actually, it had something to do with my mic, this mic here. I use a different mic for when I'm off streaming. So I changed it. In the game it was set to default and I changed it to the one that belongs to the headset. It seemed to come alright. Definitely came alright because I was just killing people left, right and centre. And so I thought that might be it. So anyway, I rearranged and pulled out this and pulled out the camera and pulled out other things to see if it fixed, but it didn't make a difference. I don't know what's going on with it. I have no clue. I haven't even rung my internet provider because I did a speed test to Sydney, Australia through speedtest.net, and that came up with a 200 ping, which is weird. So I rang my internet provider and I did it to Telstra. Aussie, if you're still in chat. Sydney, Telstra Sydney. 200 ping. Latency through the roof. And then I tried it with another one in Sydney and that came back at 40. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Causey. There it is up there. Is that truck going through? Because I'll stay on this side. So I don't know what's happening there. But anyway, what I did is I replugged in. I know this is a long story, but it's a long stream, so I've got to fill in, you know, the minutes. So I plugged everything back in, but what I did is I actually plugged the headset back into the old one to see if that still had the problem. It still had the problem, still cut out. So I've now plugged it into the one that the wheel used to go into. I haven't had a problem with it yet, the USB 3. And I plugged the wheel into the one I've hardly used that I ended up using for the headset after the other one stopped working properly, and that's what I've noticed so far, that my accelerator hasn't stuck, the brake pedal hasn't stuck, so whether or not it was the USB, well, just goes to show. Some rumours are true. I think it was Mr. Duck Sawley that told me about it, because we've got the same motherboard.
Reroute.
He told me that there are issues, people complain about the USB on these
When
motherboards.
possible, make a U-turn.
Yeah. But the thing is, it was just one day, Aussie. It was one day it was fine, then the very next day I went on, it wasn't. And that was 2 weeks ago. And if it was such an issue, I would have thought they would have fixed it, especially going to a big city. They'd be more inclined to fix any issues in a big city than they would obviously out in the rural areas. $105. I'll tell you what, I'll be very happy if it is. Sorta. Not happy that the USB is an issue. But saying that these connections are older, they obviously came with the case and you connect them up to the motherboard, they're not part of the motherboard. So they're old, the case is older than the motherboard, so. And the USB 3 fell out, the screw with the little nut and that came out of it. Look at that. Money, money, money. Let's get into the truck. So that's one day's driving for one truck. Oh, there's one there. Oh, nice. Nice and close. Purchase. That's right. That's our company colours. And you shall go there. Lovely. And let's find a sucker, a worker, to do in bringing of cash. Good man. Better live up to your rep there, buddy. Fine. I'll do that then, like I've had to every time I've recruited someone. And we got 41,000 left over, which is a lot more than we had left over when we started the previous day's driving. And we got 40 USB. I just saw USB in chat. And we got 40 grand sitting in the back of the truck. Right, back into cab view. I suppose I'm going to find out soon whether or not they've added insurance into this game. I'll forget to look when we actually go and fix this thing, but I can't remember if I've unsubscribed to that mod too. Maybe I shouldn't have. Because it might be just... I don't know, when was the last update? Maybe it is a mod that's been discontinued, or the mod that can't be bothered updating it. Maybe there's someone as on occasion that takes it over. Or does their version and says based off such and such as mod. Maybe have a look around. Oh, you're going to let me... No, you're not. But I'm going to sneak in because I can. We haven't even got out on the main road and we're already up to 50,000. I'm loving this. We've got 7 hours of driving to go too. About what, 2 o'clock? It'll be even quicker once it gets to 80, thank you. And we can get rid of that too. So it can be a surprise. The money, that is, without it coming up. Next time we look at it, we can say, oh, I've lost money. So, this is what this area looks like from behind a window. Try to remember what keys does the windows. And we all know how I think that's pointless. But I've slightly changed my mind at the beginning of the stream, actually. When it's raining with all the droplets on the window, doing that actually would come in handy, so I can see better. And if it was actually 114 degrees Celsius and not 14 degrees Celsius, you know, something more realistic than unrealistic as it shows on there, probably... Oh no, I've got aircon. Having the window down would be a stupid idea. Scrap that. Forget what I said. Who's me? Keeps doing this. Road looks like it's been paved yesterday. Well, there's plenty of money in this area. They probably do pave it every day with a fresh layer of gold. Am I seriously still drinking my coffee? I've been drinking the water. I went to pick up a drink and I hadn't finished my coffee. Right. Back to 80. Thank you very much. Even though if we, and I say if we do end up with the Renault... Oh, hello, what's going on here? Who's driving that car? Me? Oh, they pulled out in front of me like that? Beavers. Coffee in the middle of the day. What do you mean by that? Making a statement that I'm having a coffee in the middle of the day? Yes, that is a true statement. What was I going on about before I read that? I can't remember. Clearly nothing important. I stopped having my afternoon coffee at 3 o'clock when I used to, have my intermission. That one I've stopped having. The one I just finished is the one that I have generally around 1 o'clock. Well, when I'm streaming, I make it at quarter past 1. And it just took me, an hour and a half to finish it. Which is probably more the problem. I don't know. Maybe I'll be alright, but then again, I'm spending less on coffee, which I need because everything's as expensive as hell. I got takeaways the other night, my god. It's been a long time since I've afforded takeaways. No, I really couldn't afford it. I just had a little bit of money I was saving up for something, but I just couldn't be arsed cooking a dinner that night, Tuesday night. So I went and got from the local takeaway shop, fish and chip shop that is, my usual, which was a scoop of chips and 3 pieces of fish, which used to cost me $10.50 not so long ago. So I ordered it as I always do, walked up there, and they asked for $15.80. And I ate that fish and chips as slowly as possible, savoured that taste, because at that price, no. And at that price, I'm going to make the most of it. But that's how expensive stuff is at the moment. Like I said last week, it's just going to get more expensive because of one of the major areas that got hit by the cyclone is one that grows a lot of wheat and stuff, a huge farming area.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So that's all going to go up. Potatoes are going up through the roof because through COVID and all that, and they are the ones that got hit by the flood as well, the northern part of the area. they're becoming rare as hen's teeth, and obviously we have to import those, which is going to increase the cost. And they've gone up. They've gone up $10. A 10-kilo bag of potatoes used to cost $10, $11. Now it costs $20. But I also think that's a problem in a lot of places too. Sound like 15 having a cup of coffee every hour. No, not anymore. I used to have a cup of coffee. Used to have more than an hour actually, unless I was out. But even when I was home, it was have a cup of coffee, finish the coffee, make another cup of coffee, finish that coffee, make another cup of coffee. But when before, I would have a cup of coffee in the morning, first thing. Then I'd have a cup of coffee at 11, which has been replaced with a cappuccino. Since I sort of now, well, I got into a position where I could actually start buying espresso grind coffee. But that's going to go soon as well. So while I can, my 11 o'clock coffees is cappuccinos. And then I'd have one after lunch, which is roughly about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then I'd have one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I would have one after dinner, which was roughly 6:30ish. And then I would have one at 8 o'clock at night. Now what I've done is got rid of the one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and combined the 8 o'clock and after dinner one to 7 o'clock at night. I'm making one fish and chips. Oh, it was good. It was a long time since I had them. The only problem was I was out of bread, so I couldn't have any chip buddies. There's nothing like melted butter and tomato sauce and chips. On bread, in case you don't know what a chip buddy is, it's just a buttered piece of bread and you put your chips on it. I would say French fries for you guys in America, but there is a difference. Chips are a bit thicker and less crunchy if cooked right. No, because that hardly happens here. Not a big religious country, dude. And even the ones that are don't do Lent anyway. Only the strong Catholics. There's not too many of them around. Most of our fish gets exported, just like most of our meat and most of our dairy. And it goes to other countries where they get to purchase it cheaper than we can purchase it. Because you get the better stuff. We get the leftover stuff. Are we here? What's the time? 10? No, it said about 2 o'clock, isn't it? Just get the indicator ready to go. Hey.
Exit now.
Got your number, pal. You just wait.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Are you going straight? You are going straight.
Exit now.
Oh, 100. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the US is a big, overall big religious, isn't it? So, understandable. I'll put the foot down. I'll put the cruise control on, right? And yeah, good one. For getting that odor, you set it to 82 and we've got a 100 kilometre an hour speed limit here, so let's get up to 100. Let's try and hit 102, 102, 103. Well, it's close. Just gotta wait. No point trying to set it while we're going downhill, that's just ridiculous. There we go. Just in time for it to go back to 80.
Keep left.
We'll meet again, Mr. DHL. I won't forget what you did, buddy boy.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Start slowing down now, eh? Let's not leave it to the last second.
Turn left.
It's green across the board. Remind me when we drop this off that I need to go to a mechanic, so I totally forgot about it until I saw an actual mechanic thing on the map there.
Keep right, and then turn right.
A potential place there. One of the 100 that possibly could happen.
Turn right.
Hey, I haven't seen that before, a Microsoft thing. There we go, Jazzy. He added another thing in.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Green again. Having a run of luck with the old traffic lights here. Oh, I like your style, buddy. Yeah. I love it. Exactly what I would have done too. You let me in? You're not. Well, you're going to now, aren't you? Yeah. My style not so as classy as that car's. It was a bit dodgy, but risk-taking. Yes! We need one of those. Actually, ATS, we need it more, isn't it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Wait. Yeah, it is, hey. It's a good change.
Turn right.
Just needs more people walking around though. That's the only thing missing from here. There's absolutely nothing around. So what's the point of that over there if you got no one around? I like that. Cars on the roadside there. On the footpath. Mind you, there's garages, wasn't it? There's garages? Oh yeah, there's garage doors there. It's hello to the newest member of the family. We haven't delivered from them yet, have we? Oh, well, we're supposed to, aren't we? We're supposed to do a delivery from the new people. We'll see where we get, if there's one of them there, and we'll do it. Not only do we go to the new place that we buy from, we also get a delivery from our newest member into the delivery family. Which we forgot to do. I'm taking up the lane there. Sorry about that. You want to see the name of that bridge? At least the first initial was a K and not a different one.
Turn right. Turn right.
Could have cut through the garage. It is I thought it was a Monster Energy. I thought, oh look, a Monster Energy. That was a get smart moment. Should turn on the radio and song for us a bit. You mean sing for us a bit, I'm imagining. Yeah, I was reaching for the toilet paper though. That's how close that was. Yeah, it would be nice to turn the radio on, but unfortunately, well, we all know why. I actually think I've got it my own personal playlist. Of course, would really hit me with a copyright because it's all popular stuff, well-known stuff. I don't know how to correct it. Get into gear. Why when? Oh, was I? Oh, really? Okay, I wasn't expecting to. Wasn't paying attention, was I? Slow for inspection. What's the time? 12. We've still got a bit of time to go. been a rather interesting yet long drive. I'm actually glad we didn't pick the Poland one. If it's taken this long to get here, still a couple hours away, maybe even 3. The ETA might have been pushed back a bit, maybe it's pushed forward, who knows. Well, I know exactly who knows, and that would be this guy. No, it's still the same. 8 minutes past 2. 2 hours and 5 minutes ago.
Turn left.
Okie dokie. Our customers, make sure you arrive on time. Why are you ringing me? I can't answer the phone while I'm driving. You'd think they'd know that. Okay, what's the expected time then? 1 hour and 48 minutes on 2 hours. Oh, really? Okay, let's do a little bit of law breaking here. It's all about getting the money in it. Well, you wanted music? You got it. Let's try and get this down. We're 141.52. I can see something going wrong here. Something slowing us down. An engine malfunction. Actually, haven't had one of those. We've only had 2, haven't we? 90, 90, 90. Yeah, let's do 90. And let's hope we don't get pinged by the Rozzers. Don't know why I'm using the British term, I'm not even British, but there we go. It just seemed appropriate. We got 71,000 halfway through the day. In 6 hours, we made 30 grand. Oh, how much did it cost me? $1 grand. I suppose from now, with recent amounts, I suppose that's like 100 at the beginning. It's acceptable now. It's not as bad. The only problem here is I can't actually see the... What are we, 1 hour 18, 1 minute 10. I'm getting it, I'm chopping it down. I was going to say I can't see the map. But then again, I just remembered that I've got a GPS up on the left there. There's another $8 grand. I'm surprised I'm running behind time. Was this an urgent delivery, was it? I didn't really take notice. I'm pretty sure for the most part I've kept the speed limit. Well, my keeping to the speed limit is just 2 k's over the speed limit. Maybe. Never thought of this. And if they don't do this, I reckon they should. Maybe in game, if you have a sort of an accident that causes a certain amount of percentage, it knocks off, knocks down some of the time. Like, you know, it counts for time where you've had to stop and give details. So say you've got deadlines in 4 hours and you have an accident, they go, right, we'll change that to 3.5 hours to allow for the time for when you crashed, and you would have had to go out and done insurance details and check the truck and everything and make sure everyone's okay and a police report. They should do it, and they should actually bring up a telling you it's doing it. That's my thought. What do you think, guys? What do you think of that? There's something saying you've had a crash, you've lost half an hour or whatever. It's a lot easier than speeding up time, sitting and go, oh, it happened at 1:30, let's change the clock quickly to 2:30 or something. You know what I mean? 27 minutes, 31.
Get ready to turn right.
Definitely Gilletting this, cutting it close.
Turn right.
16, 20. Oh, it went up. Come on, come on. Don't be too much of a windy road, please. Sorry, mate. Cutting you off, but I've got a purpose here. You know, these windy roads are the ones that's gonna, look at that, it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me on these windy roads. Have I changed it yet? No, I haven't. And going through a city with a low speed.
Get ready to turn right.
Again. Nah, I'm late. 1 minute out. I'm going to be hit for this. So much for my 40,000.
Turn right, and then turn right.
No, we don't need that anymore. Oh, there's a question mark around here too. Oh, but right here. No, get a move on, come on. Oh, it's working for Mike. Mike's a lucky person. And look where I have to get into right there by the looks of it. No, no, don't you dare, mate. Don't you friggin' dare. Look out your window, you will see me. No need to ring me. You can see that I'm stuck by traffic, so therefore, don't charge me for being late. Don't give me a late fee. You would say, reply, well, if you got here earlier when there wasn't traffic around, you wouldn't be late, would you? Which I reply, shut up. No one asked you.
It was a nice ride.
Yeah, it was a nice ride. It's just pity I'm going to lose money. I've still got to get the backing of it in too. Oh look, a tank and a helicopter and... Gee, I wonder if there's a market for that stuff around here. I hope I just put that into R2. I don't know what gear I'm in. R1, no, I want R2. R2 deep. Oh, too busy trying to get R2. Where's my... I have more than one reversing gear, I'm sure of it. We're out of fuel almost too. Oh, I thought I straightened that up a bit better, but no. Right, that should do it. Have a look at that. Take it off my hands and give me the bad news. Come on. Where's my button? There it is. Take the helicopter, it'll be faster to airdrop your lights. Can we take that tank? Oh, I suppose. I don't know. 13 minutes. Of which half of that was me trying to back it in. The other half was the bastards that were blocking the entrance. But I still got 40,000, so I shouldn't complain, really. Let's have a look at the map. No, we can't. Oh, hang on. Can we? No, we don't have a contract with these guys. Oh, there's a mechanics here. There's... Okay, well, that's good. And then I'll need... Where's the nearest gear? Holy crap, there's not one for a while, is there? Oh, there's one in the centre there. Right, first things first, let's get this fixed, find out what that question mark is. Don't say it's a viewpoint. I don't want a viewpoint of a city. Here's a viewpoint of buildings. Cheers. I'll take photos, send them back, make postcards out of them. It might be a bad idea to go down there, but if it's a recruitment agency, I want to take the risk. We'll do this, and we'll find out where our next job is. Actually, how much cash do we get? So we've got 30 grand to go. We literally are almost doing a truck a day here. Oh, for crying out loud, what's going on? Who's the town planner? Because I said the traffic lights wouldn't go amiss here. Or at least there. They're not moving, are they? Another way out of here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Son of a gun. Come on, move your butts. What are you waiting for? I'd go down the sidewalk if the signs were in there. Let's get a better view of this. If in doubt, take another route. You want to sit in that traffic? You morons? Then be my guest. I ain't doing it. I know, not one of them is moving, are they? And we get the same problem here. And I'm going to take the same solution. Oh, no, no, the problem is... No, sorry, okay. Oh, I've already started. Start something, you might as well finish it off, right? Meep, meep. Or not. Well, it seems like they're moving now, because this is all part of the traffic that's... Is this a garage to buy, or is this an actual... They just use that asset. Alright, upgrade, repair truck. Then I'm going to take a little bit of a break. What is the time? 3:21. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. fill up my water and have a bit of a stretch, and I'll be back after we've repaired this. I might leave it on this just so you get the music. I don't know about anyone else, but for some reason I just love this tune. That answers my question. I'll leave it in that view, eh? And get a nice view when I go off. Oh well. We've discussed that before, haven't we? About that mod. So, there you have it. Anyway, I'll quickly go off and have a little bit of break. I'll probably see you guys back in 5 minutes. See you shortly. Right, what I should have done is we should have picked the blooming cargo while I was doing what I was doing. Right. Shall we do that then? Don't know why I didn't think of that, but it made perfect sense, eh? Give you something to do while I was away. Anyway, freight market. Let's see what we got. Where we're at. Where are we at? We are. Where are we? There or there? Where are we? Neither. We're closer to that. Which I don't think we've discovered yet, so we've got to drive into there, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're going to drive into there first. Alright. Let's go in there and crash on the way, shall we? Nicely new repaired $18,000 truck. At least the traffic seems to be flowing. Turn right out of here, wouldn't it? Hope so, because I ain't chicken. There's an airport there. Don't know how I missed that huge international airport. No, there isn't a 13th gear, buddy. Just brought that up to set the cruise control. Jeez, I did take the... yeah, I just saw it on the map there. Premature indication. Come on, say discovered. Oh, it's still waiting, okay. Thank you very much. Right, get your voting fingers ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what options we've got here. First of all, we got that as an option, so there's our first three. DSV, are we with you? No. Okay. And I think that's a no as well. What is it called? Yes, we are with these guys. Okay. Oh, well, let's check them all first. That's it. Okay, well, there is a bit of choice here. So, once again, if you're new here, by the way, this is where you have to participate. I say have to. Not really, it's up to you, but let's pretend you do, right? Get involved with the stream. And you let me know what delivery you would like me to take, and you do that by putting a number in, and I'll give you what number goes with what delivery. So you know when you see a delivery you want me to take, you know there's a number with it, and you can put it in when we vote. It's that simple, even though I said it very confusingly. This is number 1, and this one is probably too far, 65 hours, because we only got about an hour and a half left in the stream. An hour and a half, let's figure that out. What's that in minutes? 90. So what's that in game hours? What is that in game hours? Come on, brain. Do the math. $30 hours. Yeah, you're right. 30 hours. Which that quite possibly be, because a lot of that travel time. That's a definite. Let me just check these. That's a definite. 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 Stuff it. Here's number 1. I'm going to regret that. I know I'm going to regret that. Here's number 2. Actually, no, stuff it. Let's be on the safe side. This is number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. That's number 5. That's number 6. That's number 7. Okay, let's run through that quickly. So number 1 is a big X up to there. Number 2 is more farming equipment up into the top of Italy. Number 3 is just down the road. Number 4 is into Italy as well, with a bit of oh look, military equipment. Number 5, taking engine components into Cyprus. Number 6, olive oil up into Turkey. And number 7 is back into Italy with a bit of toilet paper. Right, I'll give you 30 seconds starting now to put in your vote. We've got 1 for 2, we've got 1 for 4. Yeah, I imagine you were going for the military one. So 2 and 4. We've got 10 seconds left. Anyone else? We've got a 4. Okay. 4 it is. Military. For another $40,000.
Let's go.
We're going to make a lot of money because we're going across that ferry.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, look at that. Right here too. Perfect.
Turn right.
This is probably a double high value cargo.
Get ready.
There's a high value cargo and high value target.
Turn right. This is where it ends.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to hear after what I just last said. Gonna need some fuel as well, aren't we?
Time to hit the road. Drive safe.
Right, hopefully there's a fuel station somewhere on the way. Oh, look at that. Oh! I should have gone into there before I came into here. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a stomachache.
Turn left.
But I think I know why that is. I ate something yesterday that's tasted a bit funny. Yeah, I don't care. Blocking the road off, don't care. I also think that petrol station's a bit tight to get into, so I'm going to try and make it to the next one with a bit of luck.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Right, yeah, do right and then turn right. Yes, yes. Will do. Alright. Also, I need a quick break. Sorry. Oh dear. Time is not everything anyway. But yeah, I'll be back shortly. Just thought I'd take some painkillers just in case. Let's check to see where our next fuel station is. Yeah, I might do what you suggested there, Causey. Oh, no, this one. Oh. Damn it.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Hopefully there's a way around the back of this. Oh, that seems a little too tight, doesn't it? Damn it. Is it? Yes, it is. I bet you I've just got myself stuck here, knowing me. This is annoying. My stomach's really giving me a bit of crap here. I'm gonna sit down. Ooh, yes. Ow. Ow, 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 jeez, ow. Hopefully the painkiller's kicking. No, have I given myself enough room to get out of here? Actually, the problem is probably getting out onto the road with this traffic more than getting out of here. There we go. Okay, we're all good. Whew. Okay, good. The traffic's cleared up as well. Things are looking up. Why?
right, and then turn right. Turn
Alright.
right.
Oh. Oh, we got a 10 right on red situation down here, eh? We're definitely, yeah, we're definitely a cab view, and we've spent cab view for this day. Oh, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good?
Go straight on.
Straight to the ferry, said Harry McCleary. What's the speed limit? 50. What am I doing? 40. Okay. Just keep going forward. It's about to change to 90. There we go. No, I suppose I can't really argue with that. Should have gone wide around that corner. I suppose on the bright side, it wasn't the truck I hit, was it? It was... oh, no damage at all. Yeah, I hit it with the trailer. I was going to say. Considering we just fixed this blooming thing. Is it 80 all the way through? Oh, not going to argue with that. Look at this! There's green stuff on the ground. After all that time looking at the sand, now we've got sand with accessories. Oh, hey, what are you braking? What are you braking for?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right. Definitely in Israel. Geez, the traffic's really bad around here, isn't it? This part of the world. Gonna sneak past. Because I think they're all turning left. Yeah, they're all turning left. Oh, that's why. He looks like he's in shock. What was I up to? Not all of those options were actually legal, but since we have a garage in Italy. Oh, did I miss?
Keep right, and then exit right.
No, it is legal.
Right.
Because we got a delivery from a company we do have a contract with, and we have to go back to one of the countries, which I did forget about. It's just worked out that way. A country we do have a garage in, which is Italy. You know, we do have a garage in Italy. We do have a garage in Italy, don't we? Sure we do. No, I'm not sure.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left, then turn left. Okay, what's going on here? Is this an accident or what?
Turn left.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Get into gear. Change the gear, get into gear. I wasn't sure. Sorry, mate. Been a bit pushy today here, aren't I? Yeah, great. Great. You know what's about to come up on the screen. How did I not hit that truck? Well, that car.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So, whoopsie. I should have really thought. I was thinking it was one of those instances. If I looked at the map, I would have realised it wasn't. But like earlier on, when you just did a U-turn, there was nothing coming oncoming. So I thought someone had crashed or there was a problem with the thing. So sort of snuck in there. Shouldn't have done it, but hopefully you can all understand my reasoning behind my mistake there.
Turn left.
To make it less of a mistake, a more forgiving mistake, shall we say.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, it's awfully leggy around this area. Mind you, last week around about this time, everything started getting a bit laggy, didn't it? Right, when we come off this ferry, because it's 5 o'clock at night, we'll jump into crash cam.
Recomputing.
What is the 58 hours and 53 minutes, 2,500 kilometers? Just hoping it knocks it quite a bit off this. Before we get up that ramp, that's changing to 50. I see the sea. Well, that would come in handy, considering. Mind you, my stomach's a bit better now, whether or not the Panadol kicked in or... Yeah. Who knows? For the moment. I should add that in there. So where we going? Oh, well, there's only one option, is there? Well, there's $2,500 off my $40,000 payment. Yippee.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Finding a new route.
Holy fog, Batman. Look at that, 6 in the morning. And rain.
Rerouting.
The rain in Spain apparently turned up in Greece. Alright, how do I get out of this? Through the exit, perhaps? Which is over there. No, it's right here. Holy moly! Do you see what I see? Or what I saw when I said holy moly? No, this is what I saw. 500,000 smackaroos. Well, hang on. Is it on there? Yeah, let's get this out of the way first because we're going to need to do this anyway. Where's out there? Okay. Upgrade you. Graded up. Possibly. Possibly. I think it's a definite we can buy 3 trucks. Which is both exciting and scary at the same time because I know what comes next. Alright. Here we go. Truck number 1. Truck number 2. Truck number 3. And all we need now is a trailer. And then $180,000 for a new garage. We're not coming soon. Yeah, I should put that in as a banned word. Right, let's put some people into those trucks. Person number 1. Sure, I've hired her before. Person number 2. And Sheila number 3. Which is it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that did work out perfectly. But didn't I just... No, I didn't, because I wouldn't have said that if I had. Wow. How much do we need quickly for the next trailer? So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 15. Trailer purchase. 8, 12, 16, 15. 72,000, 75, around about 75, 80 grand. Okay, 75 to 80 grand.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Pardon me. Hoping that didn't come through. If it did, sorry, I forgot to mute.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
Well, this is going to make it interesting to what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, like I said, with ATS, the workers' issues is fixed. I'm miles from you, buddy. Miles. Not kilometres. Miles. Because a mile is bigger than a kilometre. Right, if you're going to stop then I'm going to get in there, make the most of it. Because that's how far away I was. Miles.
Exit now.
We've got 1,000 kilometers to go though. 1.1k. Please say 2 lanes. Is that a bus or a truck in front of us? If it's a truck, get out of my lane. If it's a bus, okay, get out of my lane. 26 grand already? Money just keeps rolling on, and this is fantastic. So that toll booth coming up. Alright, is it one of these ones where you can only go in a certain... No, I hope not. No, I hope not. Good, just have to pay at everyone. Ah, hello. Sudden stop. Something stuck to my eye here. Little water and stop. Pay. Go. I need to get into one of these other lanes, don't I? Did I change that? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Keep right.
Wasn't sure if I changed it.
Turn right.
Ready to be put into 11th gear or not.
Turn right.
Alright, 20 hours to go, but we've got another ferry to go yet, don't we? Now, is that part of the road, or is that one of those ones where it carries on forward and you only can take an off-ramp? It looks like it's part of the motorway. A nice sharp turn in the wet weather, yeah, with an 80 kilometre an hour warning. You missed the ice physics. They'll be back. Upgraded it all. all the mods, including the ice physics. I mean, I'm not against Causey when we do convy mode. For anyone that doesn't know, with this I do seasons. I've got mods for spring, summer. There's 2 autumn/fall mods and 2 winter mods that I use. The autumn one is early autumn, and the other one is the late autumn or mild winter mod. And then I've got the frosty mod, which for winter, which I use, and then we've got the heavy winter one. So what I do is I'll do 4 weeks with each season, because this is the second week, but we're on spring at the moment, as the title says. I think I put it in the title. So we do 4 weeks of that, and then we'll do a convy mode, which anyone who wants to join in can. We'll do one for ETS on the same day I stream this, which is a Thursday for me. For some of you, it's a Wednesday night. And then we do the ATS one the following day. And we use the season mod that I currently was using. So technically at the end of this one, we use the spring one. And then with the autumn ones, because I've got the 2 mods, with the autumn one, I'll use the early autumn for 2 weeks and then the late autumn for 2 weeks. When it comes to the winter one, I use the frosty one for 1 week to represent the beginning of winter. Then the heavy winter one I'll use for 2 weeks for the middle of winter, and then back to the frosty one for the end of winter. And the last time we were on winter, I downloaded the physics mods that went with it, which was rather entertaining for everyone but me concerned. It was definitely it was interesting for me to try and stay on the road, even at doing 5 kilometers an hour or 5 mile an hour, depending on the game. So when we do come to the end of the spring version of this, and 2 more streams after this, Causey's absolute regular when it comes to the convy mode. If you want to, we can skip spring this time for the convy mode and use the winter one and use the physics one if you want to, because that's what the plan was. But I ended up missing a few months. I had to stop streaming for a few months, and it just happened to be at the end of the winter one, so we didn't end up doing the convy mode in the winter physics. Just have to see if Echo is there up for it. Which is going to be an interesting week, because technically it's set for, I think, for my time, the 29th and the 30th. And Echo was hoping to join, but I think he's working on the 29th, but he hasn't got the next month's one. I suggested we could do the 1st and 2nd because I thought it would work out perfectly, because on the 29th of March, what is that doing in the middle of the road? The PC version, finally, the PC version of The Last of Us game comes out. Now, I have played that, but I played that in the PS3 when it first came out. And I have already purchased it for the PC. A lot of sacrifice and saving went on for that one. And I wanted to stream it, so I thought that'd be fantastic. But then I realised, of course, when they say it's coming out on the 29th, they're talking about not my date, not my time zone, so it'll be the 30th. For me, I think. Unless I did actually read it properly, and maybe the 30th is a Wednesday and not a Thursday. So it would have worked out perfectly if we changed, which I thought about doing anyway until I realised that quite possibly it won't be coming out until the Friday for me, not Thursday. Changing that week's stream from the trucking one on a Thursday and Friday for me to the Saturday and Sunday, and doing The Last of Us. 30th is a Thursday. Oh, okay, so it works out because the 29th, it comes out on the 29th. So I might do that. Because I know Echo can't turn up on the 30th. So if when he gets a schedule, if he's able to do the 1st and 2nd. Then that would be good. It'll work out perfectly. I'm looking forward to playing it on the PC, because I never got the opportunity to play the remastered versions, obviously with the graphics, because they've done it twice. They remastered The Last of Us for the PS4, and then they did it again with the PS5, updated graphics and a few other bits and pieces to it as well, adjusted a few things. So I'll be able to get to experience that wonderful game, and it was a wonderful, graphically lovely game when it was on PS3. And PS4 it looked better. I've seen people play it. In PS5 it looked even more amazing. But not only that, to get to play the game on a keyboard and mouse instead of a controller, which I probably end up not liking. Even though I'm not good with using the analog sticks and aiming on a controller, what they are handy for is the keys to be able to use all the mechanics you need to use, like checking your backpack or jumping and stuff like that. Everything's rather buttons are a lot closer together than on a keyboard when you've got lots of stuff to do. Obviously, because you also got R1, R2, L1, L2, L3, R2, 3. If you're using a PS3 controller, I don't know what they have on the Xbox controller. The Xbox controllers always look awkward to me, the way they were set up. So I've never used one. And I always liked my PlayStations, had a PS1, PS2, PS3. Got a PS4, but I never got the opportunity to play on it. Right. It's actually been knocked off quite a bit of chunk of K's just going to the next ferry. Yeah, we're close to having a trailer, isn't it? Which we don't have to immediately buy once we get the money for it. There we go, there's the money for the trailer. So we just need another 180 grand. The thing is that first ferry trip, I think, is sealed. Get into gear. Jeez, I'm wondering why I wasn't slowed down fast enough. They sort of sealed the deal for ETS to be in the lead this week. Again. That'll be interesting to do this competition just vanilla, complete vanilla. It'll give you a better indication, I suppose, of which one is the easiest to make money on. But you still get ferry rides, but not as big as the one we just took, which knocked off a few hours, which ended up the reason why we ended up with £500,000 squid. It's actually euros, it's not. What the? Get into gear! What? Oh! Okay, I must have... Oh, I had to press the button to go up a range without realising that I did it. I thought I was going into from 7th gear into 9th gear then, but hey, whatever. It's still moving. That's the main thing, isn't it? The wheels are still going round and round. The scenery's changing. So, not a big issue. Holy mo... Ghost car! Did you guys see that? Driving on the wrong side of the road. It managed to get through the median barrier. It's a David Blaine car, the new model. From Chevy. How far away is this ferry? It's just a lot longer trip than I expected it to be. We're still on Cyprus or wherever we are, aren't we? It just appears to be a small place on the map. Test what? What are you testing, Causey? Well, not much, because you answered me pretty much straight away. Slow ice on road. Yeah, I don't think there is ice on the road. You just get that feeling. It gets that feeling that I'm also taking that corner way too quickly. And that was an understatement. $83? Oh, it was minus 100. I thought there was more money coming in. SOS phone. Well, there's all the newbies by the looks of it, so at least we know they're working. Whoa, 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 whoa. Newport. Oh, there we are. Okay, do I need to get in one of the other lanes? And of course there'll be obstacles in the way. No, actually all roads lead to the ferry, don't they? Anywhere else from... Oh, why are you... Okay. Anything else from here would lead to the sea. Oh, I can't go through there. Well, I'll take that back. All roads don't lead to the blooming ferry. Most roads are blocked. No, no, van. Let's merge like a zip, not Velcro. Come on. Zip, zip. Thank you. Understand the format of a merge. Zip format, not Velcro. I can't see Jack or Jill in this weather. I believe it's this way. I just get this feeling. Oh, no, it's not leaving, is it? You do that. While you're doing that, I'll check that we go to the right port, because it's probably got options. No, only the one. That'll do then. That makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? 11 hours and 30 minutes. There's another 1,000 off me, 40 grand.
Okay, let's find a new route. Finding a new route.
And I am now confused. Wasn't that trip we just did supposed to be in cab view?
Turn right.
I mean in crash cam? Did we just do it all in cab view? Yeah, it's right. Okay, selfie stick, 10 o'clock, nothing around, darkness. Perfect time for that photo. Yeah, well, I obviously did, because I didn't have those up. Right, 5 hours and 2 minutes. So it's going to be a bit of a night drive, obviously. Which we try and avoid if you're new to the stream. Or the ATS streams, ATS trucking sim streams. Actually, what am I doing in that view? Hang on, back into cab view till we get out of here and then into crash cam.
Exit now.
Yeah, try and drive during the day because you get to see the scenery and stuff, so theoretically, what we're trying to do is sleep at 9 o'clock at night on ETS and 8 o'clock at ATS because they sleep longer. The goal is to get up at 6 in the morning, drive all through the day. And occasionally, especially with ETS, because of the ferry trips, which technically class as a sleep anyway, sometimes we do a night drive, so it's very weird. It gives a bit of a change every now and then, I suppose.
Go straight on.
Oh, this is a tight bloomin'... Jeez. I've seen Scottish wallets less tight than that. Some of you may or may not get that joke.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There may or may not be a new garage being bought before the end of this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. Crash cam. For those regular viewers of mine who love watching me crash in widescreen TV. And if you are new here, we spend a game day in cab view and then a game day in crash cam. I also like this view myself because you get to hear the rumble of the engine better. And I like scenery even in my games, so I get to see more of the scenery. Which one's the drive on through to the other side doors? This one, isn't it? Is it? Nope, got that wrong. It's the telepass I wanted. Damn it. Not 200. So we need another 50 grand. How much was this? 40, wasn't it? So we just only need another 10 to come in the next 4 hours and 36 minutes of driving. Doing that clutch thing again. Gotta change gears slowly, otherwise it won't go into gear for some reason. Yeah, with ATS, not a problem. Hello, ads. Pizza Hut again. Add cheesy bites. Sounds good. For somebody. I will personally stick to my favourite pizza place, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Are you really? Unless they've changed something. Because I can choose, well, I used to be able to, I haven't checked, been away for so long, but I could choose whether or not people who sub to me get to watch ads or not. And obviously I went not, because you've subbed to me. That's, as far as I'm concerned, one of the bonuses of subbing, isn't it? You give something to me to support me, and I give something back for a thank you, which is not making you watch ads. I know there was something changing. There was big talks and stuff. So whether or not they've added that in, that subs still get to see ads, well, that would suck. Personally. But I wouldn't be surprised, because I think they were reducing the amount, especially the ones that were partners, Twitch partners, were going to get for their subs. They were going to get less for a sub. So maybe they were trying. I remember some talk about ads or something. I'd have to check it, Aussie. If that's the case, if they've done that, you sub to me, get an ad blocker. Anyone sub to me, if you're getting ads, get an ad blocker. Who's not sub to me, please don't. I could do with the extra 3.3 cents I get from an ad. Trust me, I really, really, really need it in the long run. I can't stress how bad the economy is at the moment and how I'm struggling, but I'll just end it there because I don't want to bring that type of crap into the stream we're here to enjoy. But yeah, I don't agree with people who pay the sub getting ads. Me personally, I use an ad blocker, but everyone I support, especially with YouTube, if I'm subscribed to someone on YouTube, I don't have the ad blocker running for their videos. The rest of the people have to earn their way into my YouTube heart to enjoy their content, and then yes, I gladly give you the opportunity to make the money you rightly deserve for putting your time in and making me enjoy your content, giving me some enjoyment. Even though YouTube occasionally gives me an hour-long ad, which is annoying. It's annoying when they put an hour-long ad, when you got two ads, an hour-long ad at the beginning, and I'm not watching an hour-long ad. So, no, and I would skip, but it annoys the heck out of me because when you skip the first ad, it skips the second ad. And they need to have an option there where you can skip the first ad after 30 seconds and because 30 seconds is all they need to watch time before the content creator gets paid for that instance, and skip to the next ad and then give you the option to skip that one if you so choose. Got the return of the stomach
and
ache
then
again.
exit right. Exit right.
Never had this when I was streaming. Wasn't streaming. Well, I did, but I haven't had it for a long time. Right. And I need to take a quick break. So I shall be right back. I'll use the intermission screen. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Right, sorry. Hopefully we can get to the end of this. Let's carry on. Whoa! What happened there? I would assume I left the steering wheel exactly where it was supposed to be. Yeah, just stomachache, mate. Another speeding offence. Yeah. Just sitting down is making it worse. So, like I said, hopefully we've got 1 hour and 30, which is, you know, just 4 minutes to go to get to where we need to get to. And start thinking when we need a new garage, by the way, people, because I'm guessing we're definitely going to be doing that. Two streams in a row. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, put it this way, if it happens again, I will be ending the stream without a word. So if you know, all of a sudden the stream ends, I might say I've got to go bye and end the stream. But it would be nice to be able to finish this. Really nice. And we'll hopefully get the garage, vote for where the garage will be, and I'll end the stream and I'll buy the trailer off stream. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are new here, it's time for opportunity for you to participate. 23 grand, look at that. We're going to be buying a new garage. Yay. So it's up to you guys to vote where we're going to go. We'll have a look at where we already got a garage. We're going to need to go to a country we haven't got a garage yet. And then we've got to vote on the new company that we'll be delivering for. Getting our exclusive contract for. It's not exclusive, is it?
Keep right, and then
But you know what I mean.
right.
Securing a regular income with a new company.
Right.
Yeah, we've got to try and avoid small countries, small islands, because we tend to have problems with the workers trying to work.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Hopefully no car, doesn't look like any cars are
Exit now.
coming. Funny thing is I feel really hungry too.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Evening, officer. Care view, but we'll remember to next week come in and start in a crash cam. I think we'll come in and remember, oh, we're in the middle of the night. That will trigger my memory that we're supposed to be in crash cam.
Turn left.
Left right here, is it? This is a nice wide area. I can say not that gate, jeez. Please not that gate.
Get ready to turn left.
Don't tell me. So I could have just carried on down that road. Oh, thanks, GPS. Now I've got a tight turn to get in here. Thanks, GPS.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
And there. Okay. This is a nice, easy spot to deliver this. Well, what a stream. I'll tell you what, we've gone from starting off in our newly bought garage that we bought at the end of the last stream, filling it up with workers, and now buying a new garage all in the one stream. So, here we go. Where is it? Garage manager, garage purchase. Here we go. So our options are France, Sweden, Finland. We're ignoring that one. Estonia, whatever that is. Poland. Skeptical. Hello there, sir. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Just coming to the end of the stream, actually, but nice to have you with us. We got the Czech Republic. I said Poland, though. Slovakia, Hungary, Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, North Macedonia. Why am I struggling to say that? I have no idea. Greece. Of course, we also got ones down here like Jordan, Israel, Lebanon, West Bank's in there, I think. Egypt's. Oh no, Romania's we've got those. Okay. So there you go. What sounds good to you? Denmark's another one, by the way, and Netherlands as well we got there. So put your choices. You new to the game? Have you just started playing this? It's a good game, man. I've been playing it since it actually came out. Back whenever it came out, 2013 or whatever it was. Just started last night. Oh, okay, well, you got a lot to go. A lot of grinding to get in, but yeah, it's great. Absolutely great. And then you get the slowly introduce yourself into the mods. And there are some really good mods out there. Alright, let's get this voting underway. So, yeah, again, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Levita, we've got there, Poland, France, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, whatever that is there, I tend to forget. North Macedonia, Greece, all the ones we don't have. Turkey's also an option, by the way. And there, though I think we'll probably have problems there. So we've got one for France, we've got one for Sweden. I'll give you guys another 20 seconds for anyone else who wants to put in their vote. You got one for Finland, right? Well. We've got another one for France. Thank goodness. Oh, you bastard Aussie. We've got a draw between France and Finland. So I've got to make the end choice. I'll tell you what, since Skeptical is new here, and he's never got a chance to vote before, we'll go with him, mate. We'll go with France. Now we've got the daunting task of figuring out where in France. Renault headquarters. Well, we've got plenty of options, don't we? I'm just hovering over them. If you see one that you like, then chuck it in and we'll see where we go from there. Install the Reims. Paris. Don't want to go too long because obviously on the troubles I having. We've got Lyon. Toulouse, Lyon. Paris from Mike. Alright, we'll go Lyon. We've got 2 for that. I just want to get it out. Obviously you guys have been here all the stream, know why I want to get this over and done with. Not take too much time. So that's that. And that's the end of the stream for this week. For the ETS. Of course we're back tomorrow with the ATS and we'll see how ATS ends up, and I don't have hope. I really don't have hope for ATS, especially with that ferry trip with 500,000. Thank you for the follow there, Skeptical. You playing just ETS? You also doing ATS as well? Yeah. Anyway, let me write down where we're at. Because this is a huge, like I said, we literally, in the one stream, started off on the garage we bought last week, filled it up. I've still got to get the trailer, which I will do after the stream, and bought a new one in one stream. It's the first time ever. And I just don't see ADS doing that tomorrow. Because, like I said, that huge ferry ride, if I change that by password into episodes. Now, I thought I had changed that. I'll get into it in a second, yeah. Anyway, let me write this down. So, ETS this week has ended up on 111,114 euros. We now own 16 garages. Oh, hang on. We also need to get a new company and 75 trucks. Right. So we're in. Where's the word map? There we go. Have we been to Leon? Oh, we have. Look. Well, that makes it easier. And next week we'll be starting off from here too, won't we? Alright, let's see. Oh, that's annoying because I don't know the names of them. And I don't actually think we've got any of these guys. Let me just check my list. That's what? That's... What? You're confusing me there, Causey. Right, let's see what we've got here. Heidenberg Cement Group, we're definitely not with. I don't know who these guys are. Oh, that's... Okay, thank you. I just realised that. Yeah, we're not with them either. Also not with these guys. We are with them. Okay, so there's our choices. We got these guys here. That one. That and that. So this will be number one. If you want us to get a contract with these guys, number one. These guys, number two. These guys, number three. And these guys, number four. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to let us know which one you want. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I'm running out of room. Let me turn the page over. ETS. If you are new to the stream here, you can type an exclamation mark truck into chat, and that'll give you the rules of this competition. You know what the goal is and what we're allowed to do and aren't allowed to do, and why we're doing things that you normally don't do. So we've got 3 for 3. Just got to remember we've got another side of this page now. Let me just, at the bottom in big words here, PTO, please turn over. Right. Okay, so yeah, next week when we come back, I'll travel there. Let's get the. I'm feeling okay at the moment, so we have a trailer pictures. Let's get the trailer pictures out of the way. That's 8, 12, 16. It's this one, isn't it? We've got 15 now. $16. So it's hang on, am I doing the 16? So it's actually this one. No, we just bought the 16. Sorry, it's the 15. Then what? We filled up the 15, but after we filled it up, so it is that one. Okay, we're going to put the paint job on, which is probably all we've got the budget for, and of course, I'll stick with that. Which now changes the amount of money we got. Now I've just written that down. Did I just buy that or not? No, I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Well done, me. Let's see if we can do 2 for 2. Now, 8, 12, 16. There it is. Go on past it. There we go. Oh, no, back. I want to customize. Get that paint job on again. Where are you? Money Heist, my favourite TV show. Over The Last of Us? Yeah, still. Only just. But still, Money Heist was an amazing show. A really, really amazing show. So confirm and purchase. And you go to all the way down here. Okay, so I need to change that. 32,304. Rightio. Where's our new one? There. Travel. So we'll be ending up starting off over there, and try and remember this time to go to our new contract place and get a job over there. Anyway, thus ends the stream for today. A big thank you to Skeptical for the follow, and welcome, buddy. A big thank you to everyone who's kept me company in chat, and there was a few today. We odd Smootho came in, Causey, as usual, the furniture. Aussie, Waltz was here as well. Who else was here? Anyone else? Maybe earlier. I've forgotten. If I have, I'll apologise. But you know who you are. You know who you are. Mike was here. I did say Mike, eh? Mike is still here. Yeah, big thank you for keeping me company in the chat, guys. And also a big thank you to everyone who's come along, whether you're still here, been and gone, or watching this either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube channel. I'm going to say edits, but they're not edited anymore. They're no longer done into episodes because I can no longer afford the editing software to put them into episodes. So now they are stuck up there, a big whole one stream in about 2 or 3 days after this. So yeah, if you want to go out and check out previous streams like the beginning of this competition, how it's all come to this point now, there's a link on my about page for that, or you can type in !YouTube into chat, which of course you already did. So if you just scroll up a little bit, the link's there for that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Should be, planning to be, we'll see though, with ATS, and see how ATS fares. But like I said, I don't think it's going to get anywhere near ETS. Mind you, we used to say that a lot when ATS was kicking ETS's backside, didn't we? No, there's no chance, and it sort of always came up to about 20 grand behind. Oh, we just grabbed another 8 grand. Nice. Maybe I should stop the time. There we go. I'm running out of room to write down the amount. So anyway, yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll see how ATS gets along. On Saturday and Sunday, I'll be continuing on with Metro, which I've been thoroughly enjoying, replaying that again. Mind you, I've forgotten most of it. It was so long ago I played it, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So we'll do that, and of course if I finish Metro, which is 2033, which is the first one of the 3, we're getting into the second one. So if you like that, feel free to come along, keep me company on that. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for coming along and watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then, guys, have a good one, look after yourselves, and we'll see you when we see you. See you later, guys. Bye.